As you can see, Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office just pulled up to my home on October 15th, 2013, along with South Carolina Department of Social Services, who has no judgment or warrant against me or my family. Neither one of them, neither departments. But they come out to do a health and welfare inspection of my home and my children, because it is believed by their statements that I am a neglectful parent. Well, I can assure you, and you can talk to anyone and everyone that knows me and my family, and they will be able to tell you. You can ask any of these officers that came out to my home. They can see through the bullshit. They just don't know why they're doing it. They just follow orders. Right, Sheriff? That's how things go. There is a barking order. You can't tell me that you had no control over your deputies. Especially after the first time on April the 11th of 2013, when I called you up on the telephone and spoke with you myself, that your guys did not have a warrant to come in my home. And they damn sure well wasn't invited. I remember that very clearly. You can see there, Officer Kent steps up into my face because he's not getting his point across. He's got his hand it seems to me like, ready for confrontation. And the only confrontation is he's getting is verbal. Because the deputies have no reason to be there. But he continues to harass me, continues to get up in my face and be very confrontational with me. Tries to be very intimidating. And see, what are they doing? They're on scene, coming up on 5 minutes here, when Deputy Kent decides that he's going to go and check the house anyway, after he has no warrant, and he has no probable cause, which was later ruled by a judge that he had no probable cause to enter the home. There you can see him on the front porch trying to gain entry to the home, speaking with my wife. And this lady here, Martha Mulliken, came to my home 3 different times. And in separate months. So she came once a month. And she saw I let her inside my home. She looked at my home and she's seen my children. She's seen that they were well taken care of. And it wasn't an issue. After 3 times, I felt that was a very oppressive state that she was bringing to me. Okay? She was being very oppressive and overbearing with all of this. But, as she was told, she's just doing her job. She's just doing what she's told to do. Okay? Well, we all know that that's bullshit. That if you don't have a head to think for yourself to do the right thing, then you're just a puppet on a string. As you can see, my daughter there in the bottom left corner. She's happy and playful and doing what normal kids do. You know, that reminds me that it's even written in DSS report that the children looked well taken care of. They were fed. They didn't have any signs of abuse on them. You know, if all this is fine month after month after month of deputies coming out, of DSS coming out, of the guardian ad litem coming out, you know, it's already proven. It's already not even a question of whether this should be pursued or not. But it is. And it's pursued because people don't want to admit that they were wrong. They were wrong. Their people were wrong. Everybody in this situation that took part and had a hand in it were wrong. Every deputy that ever came out to this house and entered this home without a warrant and uninvited were wrong. You know, I was held to a high standard in the Army as an MP. I expect the same standard to be upheld to everyone who carries a gun. You know, you wonder why people turn their backs on police officers. You know, why they turn even violent towards police officers. It's this overbearing oppressiveness, this corrupt, greedy, deep down you know, what happened to public servants? Now we're law enforcement. So anybody can make a law because, you know, now all it takes is the rich, you know, few to buy the votes. All it is a PR campaign. You put on a good face, you act all good and sweet, but really underneath, you're just a bunch of manure. Dirty. Filthy. There you can see my son just laughing and playing and having a good time. You know, and it seems like I remember Deputy Kent having a personal camera on him, a personal video recorder on his person. Don't know if that was on or not. It's doubtful with the evidence against him. You know, you guys have nothing on me, but you continue to harass me. You continue to oppress me. You think I'm a psychopath that's just gone crazy. You know, Sheriff, and what's up with the codes? What's up with the alert codes that your deputies have out for me in my house? Alcoholic and behavioral problems? I mean, what the fuck is that? Really? I'm a raging alcoholic now. Where the hell do y'all get that from? I used to drink when I was 21, 22, 23, but now I'm 28. That was like 5 years ago. I'll have a glass every now and then, but that's it. I can't stand this stuff. Makes me sick. So try again, guy. Try again. I mean, what else you got? What else you got to smear my name around? You know, I don't understand this shit. You know you're wrong, but you continue to harass me. You continue to press it on. Make it worse. I can't comprehend the stupidity behind this. You know, and here at 15 and a half minutes, they haven't even been, the deputies have not even been in my home yet. Because they know they don't have a warrant. But all they're looking for is consent. They want to press it and press it and press it and press it until now, being out here this long on scene is a violation of my freedom right now. 15 minutes, over 15 minutes, and I'm not being detained. They should be leaving. But they're not leaving. Oh no. As you'll see, they decided right now, 15 minutes later, okay, they're going to go in and they're going to search the house anyway. There's Officer Nebbit, along with Officer Kent, going in to search my home. With no warrant and with no probable cause. They definitely were not invited. They enter my home without anyone in the home. So for those few seconds they were in the home by themselves. As you can see in the bottom right, the deputies just walked by. You want to see the refrigerator, began opening the cabinets and everything, even where the food was not. It was like a search, like a shakedown. Like, really, you're coming up in my house without a warrant, without probable cause, to shake me down? Are you guys serious? How the hell does that work, Sheriff? You boys got a problem. You boys got a very, very big problem. I mean, what is it? Let me know. I can't talk to you because you won't set up an appointment. You won't set up a meeting. Because you don't even want to talk to me. You don't even want to see my face. Just tell me the truth. Cut the PR bullshit and just tell me how it is. If you fucked up and you know you fucked up, then say it. But no. If you view the top left, you see more cars coming. You see an unmarked sheriff's officer's car with more deputies coming to my home to continue to detain me. I mean, what is that? The NDAA? You know, the rules don't apply to you guys anymore? You know, our very Constitution that y'all swore to protect and defend, is that just some saying that we have to say just to get through, just to be a deputy, or just to be in the military, just to be a public servant of this country? Of this county? You know, if you want to break it down to that. You know, again, another surprise visit from good old DSS and the sheriff's office ends up in another unlawful search, and they already found, you know, that everything was peachy. Then they come in again, this time, and find again everything to be peachy. So, what's the problem? But no, it gets better. It gets better. I mean, you know, of the craziness. The craziness gets better. Because by this time, it is well established that my children are taken care of. And that I am pretty sane to be talking to these deputies for about 20 minutes without incident. You think I'm just a pushover? Is that what it is? Am I just some guy that's just gonna take the bullshit? You know, my family's already pretty pissed off about all this. And I've got friends too. And they're pretty pissed off about this. And obviously other people that saw the news where Officer Kent decided to say in his report that I had a sniper's nest. And that I had unmarked pill bottles. And that I had, you know, a dirty, filthy house. And my children were not taken care of. They were neglected. I was charged with 2 counts of child neglect. I mean, what is that? Is that to scare me? Is that to shut me up? Is that to handle me? Because best believe, I've been handled. I've been handled in the Army. I grew up in that school. But again, Deputy Kent, that's not enough for him. That's not enough. So he wants to go and grab my weapons. And there's another deputy, a sergeant. And all of these deputies are just allowing Deputy Kent to do as he pleases because he was responding officer or head officer on scene. I don't know who designed that system, but that's retarded. If all your other deputies are just supposed to do whatever the lead deputy says, it doesn't matter if he's right or wrong, we got your back, right? We protect our own. That's how it rolls. I mean, I know. I mean, you think I'm stupid, but it's obvious. Very apparent. Where it should be. Or maybe shoes on the other foot. But I'm not. But you keep irritating me. And you keep harassing me and my family. And you keep infringing on our inalienable rights. On our God-given rights. Our freedom. And as I'm being detained, nearing 25 minutes of this video, my rights are being infringed. I mean, really? You try to slander me? You try to... Look at that. I mean, he's taking ammo out from my house. And that was that part of the video. Oh, guess what? You know, I gotta film the whole hour and 15 minutes that your deputies were out there, you know, on this scene. You know, you would think they were working a homicide investigation, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know what else would keep them out here this long. You know? I mean, child neglect, really? He has no warrant or probable cause to go in my house. But then he breaks that, and then he goes in my house. And then he finds nothing out of the place. You know, nothing illegal. No illegal activity going on. So, he decides to charge me with what? 2 counts of child neglect. Because I left my shotgun and my .22 rifle in a corner in my bedroom. Amazing. Amazing. I don't go into your house and check your stuff. Or nobody else. See, I have neighbors walking up the road, just looking. You know, the day after this, I had the mail lady ask me what was going on there, you know. She had not seen that many cops in a while. I had people on Facebook saying very nasty things. Because of the article that Jonathan Kent, it's Jason Cato, right? Is the other one. The lead deputies that forced their way into my home. But this is how it goes.